Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. So if you're new to the channel, on here what we try and do, we're quite new to this, we try and learn stuff ourselves, and then we try and help you learn things as well. So we give you little ideas on how to do stuff and become more creative. We also have little fitness exercises and things like that, because time's important, but we all need to keep fit. And on top of that, we review some gear that we have. We also get given gear, and that allows us to give some giveaways. Now, in a second, what I'm going to do is show you how to clone a photo. It's quite an old technique, but it's a bit of fun. There's loads of videos out there if you don't like mine to go and watch, but this is an easy way of you being able to make something that, you know, would probably be a pretty crap photo, to be honest with you. Now, if you've already subscribed to the channel, we just want to say a really huge thank you. You've been growing and growing. I mean, we've gone from 20 at the beginning of the year up to about 200 now, so we're really chuffed with that. We didn't do it for that reason, but it is nice that we're helping other people. The thing for us is giving us something to do. Yeah, we're getting out there, we're getting fitter, we're getting more creative, and we're getting to visit some places, and we're learning new stuff. So once again, thanks for your support, everyone. And if you haven't already, why don't you hit the bell? Because then that way you'll get a reminder of every time we release one of these videos. We've got loads of stuff coming up for the new year, and we're actually going to be going out and visiting places that are a bit off the beaten track. They're a bit hidden. They're called secret places around Devon and Cornwall. So hopefully over the next 12 months you'll see those, and it might be some places you want to go to. So if, like us, you got dogs, animals, we got horses, we got kids, we got grandchildren, we've got our own little business as well, it just adds a bit of fun to it, a bit more creative, and it attracts the eye. And do you know what, rather than just having that picture of the dog sat on the side, why not have him sat 5 or 6 times through there? It really is a bit of fun. So the main thing is to put the preparation at the beginning. Now, you're going to need a few things first of all for this, but you can do this either on a camera or on a phone, whatever kit you've got for taking images. But the main thing you need first of all is some form of tripod or some way of making sure that your camera or whatever you're taking the photos on can be secured. So this is how we set ours up. However, there's lots of cheaper versions out there, so it's just something that makes sure that it can stand still. I mean, you could probably even prop it up against something and put a clamp on it if you've got a phone. The other thing as well is to make sure you've got it nice and level, and that you've got the frame of the shot. Now, the frame of the shot itself should have nothing in it really that's going to move much, apart from obviously the subject, your dog, you, your kids. If you're placing something in there, you're advertising something, I don't know, a bunch of flowers or something like that, you might want to have that moving around obviously, but the rest of the subjects are in there, so the background, whatever's in there, has to be able to stay still. So as I said, doesn't matter what you use, a phone or a camera, whatever. This is mine set up on it. Okay, and that is the preparation. So like I said, if you've got that kit, it's really, really easy to do, and you can do it anywhere. Obviously, if you're doing it indoors, you might need some sort of light setup, and if you do have a light setup on it, based on Peter's video, what you basically need to do is turn that light to wherever you move the subject to. So if you've got the dog over here, you move the light onto there. If you've got the dog there, then you put it there, and then here. Now, what you need to do is take the photos. Now, personally, I'd recommend you take as many as possible. You're only going to need 3 or 4 of them, but the easiest way to do this, which we'll show you in a minute in Photoshop, is to actually erase out them and then overlay them and things like that. So to do that, you need clear gaps in between the photos. So when you're putting the subject, if you had one here, and one there, that there, sorry, okay, it's going to be really, really easy to work on. But like I said, take as many photos as you can, and then you'll end up hopefully with a result like this. Before I get into Photoshop, just one last tip. If you're out shooting by yourself, like I was, basically it's good if you've got a remote control. So my camera, I can connect it to the Canon app, and then we've had that. And if you notice in the photos, if you look closely, you'll see that I've got my hand behind my back or to one side, and literally I'm just pressing the camera so it takes a shutter and it takes loads of photos. And actually it took this many photos. Now, it'd be impossible to get them all in there, so what I'll do for this video anyway is just select 3 shots so it's easy for you to see. Let's get into Photoshop. So first of all, select all 3 photos that you want to use and then drag them into Photoshop. Cue Peter McKinnon sound effects. Check this out, it's really easy to do. Take your first photo, okay, click on that and then put Control A or Command A if you're on Apple, I think it is. Then press Control C or Command C, that way it's copied. And then next, what you do is you do Control P on the next photo. Okay, and on the right hand side you'll see down there where my little arrow's flashing away, you can see the opacity, and what you can do is you can move that backwards and forwards so you can see both photos overlaying each other. Now you can see from this there's a gap in between both the photos. Yeah, that makes it really, really easy. You can be pretty sloppy with it and just use the erase button like I'm going to do in a minute. However, there are loads of more videos out there, so you can go in there, and if you want to do a really meticulous, really fine-tuned one, you can use a pen tool or you can mask it and do different stuff with it, but that'll be for a different video. So this is how easy it is. You get the erase tool up. I think if you press E on your computer, I'm not sure because I'm not that good at hotkeying. Yeah, this is what happens. And bang, it's that easy. Now a lot of people do things like merge the layers, color correct them and things like that there and then, but for this video I'm just going to go straight into the next bit. And that is one of the best tips that I've got out of the videos out there, I think it came from Peter as well, is that if you can isolate the subjects in the photo, so like I said, you've got the dog on one side of the photo and one on the other, and then one smack bang in the middle, or whichever subject you're using, whether it's the kids, whether it's something you're advertising, then it makes it really, really easy for you to be able to do the next stage. The last photo is normally the trickier one because you'll see on this one I've got the shadows coming off from the sun and things like that. What I want to try and do is make it look as realistic as possible, so let's get into doing that one. So like we did in the first one, yeah, we copy this picture, so we get onto it, do Command A, Command C, copy it, and then go on to the one where we got both the photos, yeah, and then we press Control P or Command P. There you go. So I'm going to speed this up for you, but what you have to do is get in super tight to this and actually go around the edges, yeah, and spend some time doing this one. But let's speed it up so you can see it done. So it's easy, isn't it? You get a photo looking like this. So hopefully you've learned something from that and hopefully you've enjoyed it. I started doing this one in particular in 2019 based on a Habits of Excellence challenge by a chap called Levi Allens. The link to his channel is down below. He is absolutely awesome, and if I was you, I'd go and check his channel out because the stuff he does is just unbelievable. It'll blow your mind away. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today. Hopefully you've learned something. Please leave a comment down below. If there's something you'd like to learn, why don't you let us know? We'll see if we can do that for you and give you a bit of instruction on it. We've really enjoyed doing this one. It's just been great to get out there and do something different, and we're really looking forward to the next ones. I think I'm going to be doing what they call I think it's called a vertigo effect. Yeah, it's the sort of thing that you see in the Jaws film. It looks a bit like this. If you're interested in that, that'll be out in a week or so. Why don't you hit that subscribe button, like we said, leave a comment down below, and thank you so much for all your support and watching this channel. Cheers and gone.